When you're making an action packed, soul stirring film like Pehlwaan, you need a big actor to play the role of the wrestler who becomes a champion boxer. Kichcha Sudeep, a big Kanadda actor, is the right man for this role. I'm coming down to grips with him right now. This is Mark Manuel for Peeping Moon. Okay, Kichcha, tell me in Pehlwaan, the first half of the film, I believe you're a wrestler, and then you become a boxer
Yeah.
in the second half.
Yes, sir.
Which of these two fighter characters did you enjoy more?
So I enjoyed, rather before the shoot started, I thought I will enjoy boxing more because probably we've been great fans of Rocky, etc., those films and couple of films which has come other than Rocky. I guess as a child, we all have had our impressions and expressions towards that film. But I guess it was very difficult when we were shooting because Lionel Stovall has his vision of capturing waves, conceiving things, and that's very tedious. It was not like एक punch दिया, दो punch दिया, cut करो, वापस जाओ, कुछ और करो, track and trolley लगा दिया, ऐसा नहीं था. अगर एक राउंड था तो उधर था कि एक राउंड को ही कट इट टू 4 सीक्वेंसेस. जो 4 सीक्वेंसेस है एक शॉट में बराबर करीबन 30 सेकेंड 40 सेकेंड चला करता था और वो बोलते थे रीसेट, यानी वापस जाओ और वापस करो, कट नहीं बोलते थे वो. टिल एंड एवरी शॉट वाज डन बाय in 200 and odd frames, so that he gets the perfection of the punch, perfection of the look, and then he'll convert it to normal frames.
Okay.
मुझे नहीं लगा कि इतना मुश्किल हो जाएगा उधर. And I think hats off to those sports people, sir, who actually have dedicated their lives to it. And दोनों में तो फिल्म शूटिंग होने के बाद ये पता चला कि रेसलिंग shooting per se, not as a sports per se, shooting per se, they made it a little easy for me to capture. But though I had a rib fracture in wrestling and not boxing.
Not in boxing.
Yeah.
What was your knowledge about wrestling and kusti and boxing and MMA and WWF before this film?
So knowledge तो IQ तो zero था सर. जो मैं देखता था वही तो देखा हूँ मैं टीवी पे, टेलीविजन एंड सिनेमा पे. बस उतना ही पता था मुझे. I have no idea, sir.
No idea beyond.
No idea, sir. Whatever was visually done as a film perspective, I guess that is the only perspective that remains. Being shooting this film took me closer because उधर थे जो trainers थे, professionals थे, वो हमको they used to train us. तो ऐसा नहीं था कि एक पंच करो, डक करो. तो they had so much to the body movement, to everything. So I had zero knowledge before this.
Okay. Pehlwaan is being made in 5 languages. It's been dubbed in 5 languages. So obviously there's huge expectation riding on the film.
Yes, sir.
Are you nervous about that?
No, sir.
No.
See, I think after coming so many years in the films, one tends to start enjoying the films we are making. See, success हुआ तो भी एक और करना पड़ेगा ही, और ये बोलेंगे तब ये बोलेंगे कि जिम्मेदारी बढ़ गया है. फ्लॉप हो गया तो भी एक और करने वाले हैं. अब बोलेंगे कि क्या यार कुछ करना है यार, जिम्मेदारी अभी बढ़ गई यार, एक लास्ट फिल्म एवरेज हो गया. आई थिंक इफ़ यू कीप रनिंग बिहाइंड सर्टन थिंग्स यू विल नेवर स्टॉप. सिनेमा ने हमारा हाथ पकड़ लिया सर बहुत साल पहले ही. तो अब क्या है, वी हैव टू स्टार्ट एंजॉइंग द प्रोसेस ऑफ सिनेमा, प्रोसेस ऑफ ट्रैवल, मीटिंग पीपल लाइक यू, मीटिंग पीपल, डिफरेंट पीपल. लाइफ इज़ टेकिंग अस डिफरेंट प्लेसेस. आई थिंक वी जस्ट ट्रैवल. हो गया तो हो गया सर, नहीं तो वरना एक और करेंगे.
Okay, you're a huge Kannada star, that I understand. What's your fan base like in Tamil, Telugu and Malayalam cinema?
Would you agree if I tell you that I'm not somebody to look into these things? It doesn't. Sir, fans तभी पैदा हुए और जब भी हुए जब मेरा पहला अच्छा फिल्म बाहर आया. It's fans are always your film lovers who love your films, and they love you because of your films. Yeah, without your films you don't have an identity at all, any star. I think concentration should be on that and not on what fans or friends, and see, they love us. So there is a responsibility that they expect something out of you. So I think concentration should be 100% on the script and what you're doing. So finally, that is what they're going to love. You know, इधर वो क्या सोचेंगे, ये क्या सोचेंगे, fan base क्या है, उसको क्या करेंगे, cater करेंगे. I think as long as you're aware that you are familiar in languages, and then you should be thinking about how to convert the familiarity into tickets.
Okay.
So I think, yeah, that's what we need to do as, that is what is promotions all about, and that is what is we need to tell them why they should be seeing our films.
Is there any similarity in the struggles of this character with you in real life?
Struggle तो अगर पास रख के देखेंगे तो हर किसी का मिलता है सर. You will have your own struggle, I'll have my own. I guess, but that is what made us. So when going through this, you realize whatever you've done till now is not enough. There is further more struggle.
Okay.
There's further more challenges that you'll face every time.
You talked about Rocky earlier, seeing the Rocky films.
Yes, sir.
Are you a fan of Sylvester Stallone and the Rocky series? Because you know his song "Eye of the Tiger," it resonates very strongly with what you say in your interviews about believing in yourself. It's you against you, and that confidence. Do you agree with that?
So I think very few people are not fans of Rocky film or the character or the song you're talking about. Very bleak, I can definitely say, because during the time when Rocky came, there was very few English films that were doing here.
Yeah.
And Sylvester Stallone was definitely not a popular actor when the first Rocky came.
That's true.
You know, so I guess there was a reason why people connected to that film. And I guess I'm just one of those few fans, or a million fans, I mean. Okay. So it's definitely made an impact as a child. And I guess during the struggle to everything, certain times without your knowledge, that music, how it kind of pumps you up, without your knowledge, and how you actually push yourself further.
Okay.
I guess definitely. And as far as belief is concerned, I guess you don't have any reasons why not to believe in yourself, sir. It's your life. Why should we even have complex? Why should we not have that belief that what other person is having? After all, if you look at it very closely, only after a person has become successful is when most of them have started looking handsome, have started looking pretty, have started looking beautiful, and however you want to place them. Yeah, the same faces you wouldn't have liked earlier. So I guess it's that success, what follows you, makes you start looking better, and probably your personality, which makes you look better as a human too.
Now, you've got a couple of big movies coming out this year.
Yeah.
You've got Saira and you've got Dabangg 3. I'm more interested in Dabangg 3. Why did you accept a negative role in this film?
I had no reason, sir. I mean, I'm a big admirer of Salman, sir, and Dabangg by franchise itself.
You're a huge star, you're a hero, you're a champion. And to become a villain in this movie?
I mean, what do I lose? I mean, if you're so stuck up with your image and stardom and everything, I don't think your progress will happen at all. Okay. You should let go of certain things and just go and enjoy your cinema. You don't really get to work with certain people. Just go, blindly. We don't lose any. Sir, somebody needs you, sir. And somebody very huge needs you. What more do you want? It's so satisfying. Yeah, so what if you're getting kicked? Even my baby kicks me at home at times. I think it's the way we look at it. I mean, it's a big name, a big film, and I'm not getting unnecessarily beaten up by people just because of money, which I consciously know. Correct?
Yeah.
It's a very big name, and we have been seeing their films. Prabhu sir is somebody I really admire. Arbaji and Sohail, especially Sohail, my brother, he's a darling of my life, and we go a long way. I cannot say no. And it is definitely, let me put it across, it is not an obligation, sir. I will take it as an honor that I'm a part of that film.
That's nice of you to say that. When you were working on Dabangg with Salman, did you discuss Pehlwaan with him and talk about Sultan? Because he's done a movie on the same lines.
Sir, I had no guts, sir. क्या बात करता हूँ उनसे? वो इतने काम करते हैं, इतने वर्कआउट करते हैं, सर.
कुछ तो शेयर किया होगा ना अपनी
ये फिल्म के बारे में. हाँ सर, वो क्या है, एक पोस्टर दिखाया था सर मैंने, बस सर वो
क्या कहा सलमान ने?
he's a sweet guy sir. He likes you and he doesn't like you. There's only two way to his life. If he likes you, he really likes you. Okay, there's a very huge positioning he gives to everybody he likes in his life. And if he doesn't like you, you don't exist only. That is how he is. He doesn't know how to hate people. You don't exist only to him. So he has given me that place, and that doesn't mean I want to take liberties, anything. Yeah, during his free time, वो बुलाते हैं मुझे और उधर बैठ के बात करते हैं. I have seen a different Salman sir on set. I've seen him so involved, so much into writing. He keeps writing and writing scenes and dialogues, and मैंने तो कुछ और सुना था, लेकिन मिला कोई और. So that you start admiring the person all the more, and by showing more of Pehlwaan, it will definitely look like I want him to do something about it.
Okay.
No sir, he's given me a position in his life, and I think I will take it a long way, and I don't want anything. वही देखेंगे, वही कुछ करने को उनको मन चाहता है या कुछ करेंगे, वो अलग बात है, वो अंदर से आना है. But he saw Pehlwaan and he was very happy. Actually, when he tweeted, so I didn't least expected him to even have a look at it. But Sohail, again, my brother, he was very next to him, and when it released the first teaser, he showed it to him, and Salman sir was very,
very impressed.
Like it was very sweet to within few minutes to tweet it back, and very sweet.
Okay, now you've seen Sultan very obviously.
Yeah, of course.
You've seen Dangal.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about coming in this space that these two major actors here from Bollywood have already stepped on that ground?
So those are the films that inspired me to actually do a film like this. If people like Salman sir and Amir sir, who's achieved so much, and they really don't need to go through this body abusing portions, and if they still have that hunger to do something, why are we so hesitant towards all this, like trying attempts?
Yeah.
That inspired me, sir, and I was in no shape at all to start a Pehlwaan, and that inspired me, and I took that as a motivation, and I said, let's do something. Of course, wrestling will look like wrestling, and boxing will look like boxing. That freehand boxing thing, whatever they have done in Sultan, I don't know the name for it. You can't change the look of that sport, but the storyline varies, na?
Yeah.
The story varies, the story changes, the characterizations are different. But coming back to the sport again, I think it's the most beautiful thing if at all you get a plot, oscillating around the sport, and if you can, वो कुछ किरदार निभाएंगे जो आप स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन हो, तो it's the most beautiful thing. वो heroism roles तो हम करते रहते हैं, sir.
You talked about body abusing to get into this shape. How responsible, how involved was Sunil Shetty in this part of it? Because he's one of the original he-man, macho men of Indian cinema, Bollywood. One of the first heroes to really talk about bodybuilding. How responsible was he to get you into shape?
During the process, no sir. During the process, I have never spoken to him regarding this fitness. But then when you start working out, you kind of tune up a little more. Because what happens is his lifestyle itself is so disciplined. You can never see somebody so disciplined, eating ways, and he's a total teetotaler.
Yeah.
He has. I'm not, sir. As in, like, I definitely don't smoke and all that. I quit long back, about 5 years back. I do have my drink here and there. I'm not a heavy drinker. But then he's not even that. And discipline of eating and sleeping and workouts. I mean, he can give anybody a complex. And that there are very few people in our fraternity who can fit this role of being a mentor and who himself can stand and look like this, who really make believe. He stands, he looks like a wrestler, he looks like a person who's a mentor. And I think his presence itself is a great thing, sir. I mean, the moment he comes, you suddenly, with or without your knowledge, your life will be taking a different turn, disciplines will be changing. Looking at him, you learn certain things. What is it that he doesn't have in life? He can eat anything, have anything, anytime. Who's going to stop him? But then if you really love that health, if you really want to maintain that health and look fit all the time, and I guess there is a learning to it. No? You don't really need to open his mouth and teach me with words. His actions are teaching us.
Thank you, Kiccha, so much for this.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Hi, this is Kichcha Sudeepa here. For the first time, I'm holding a very cute logo, and I should say this is very nice. You're watching me on peepingmoon.com. Keep rocking.